everyone. I have to talk kind of quiet because my mom, it's like 20 past 10 right now and my mom is trying to sleep. And she's just a couple rooms down, but I just thought I would make a little vlog type video because why not? I'm currently editing a cover that I filmed of a song that I really enjoy, and I'm actually quite proud of it. I still have to add harmonies and stuff like that. Because I guess that's the kind of content I make now. I add harmonies to everything if I'm feeling insecure about it. I've just finished doing like the baseline editing, so I'm excited to post that eventually. I got back from college orientation a couple weeks ago and that was a really good time. I really enjoyed it. I was super anxious, like my mental health. I was not in a good headspace to begin with, and the more I got to know the people in my group, the more comfortable I became, obviously, but at first I was definitely very inside myself. I was internalizing a lot and just very anxious, as I get sometimes. But overall it was a good time. I'm part of the EOP at UW, which is basically the Educational Opportunity Program, and it's for minority students and people who haven't had as much privilege in their lifetime. So, well, there was one guy, he was white, but he spoke 3 different languages, I think, and he was the first person in his family to be born in America. Another guy was homeless for most of his senior year. So we all had different circumstances that we were coming from that brought us into the particular group that we were in. Yeah, it was really interesting getting to talk to all those people who were in the different kinds of minority programs, because EOP isn't the only one. EOP is the one I'm in, but there are other ones that you have to apply to. EOP is the only one that you like didn't have to send in an application for and get accepted to, so it gives me more resources, I guess. Now I have 2 counselors. There's my regular counselor and my EOP counselor. I have extra tutoring resources if I need it. I have an extra study center. It's all good stuff. I'm happy about that. I'm really happy that UW is so good with diversity type of stuff, because that's definitely something that appeals to me a lot. I got scheduled for my classes. Usually I have to look at the picture of it on my phone when I tell people what it is, but I'm gonna try and recite it to you from memory. So my first class on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays starts at 9:30, and that's political science. And then I have political science that starts at 11:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and those are my first classes. My first class isn't until 11:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which I'm quite excited for. I'm taking Living with Volcanoes because I just needed to fulfill a STEM credit, and that was available and something that seemed maybe like it would work. And also I just was 3 credits short of having a 15 credit schedule, so I was like, you know what, why not throw it in there, sure. But that is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays only, and it goes from 2:30 to 3:20. So basically I end every day at 3:20, and that's because I also have Intro to Women's Studies that starts at 1:30, I think, and ends at 3:20. So it's a pretty long lecture, but I'm okay with that. It might actually start at 2. Now I'm not completely sure now that I'm thinking about it. It's fine. Like it's twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, so every day that I don't end with Living with Volcanoes, I end with Intro to Women's Studies, which I'm really excited for, actually. That's like the one thing that I definitely wanted in my schedule. So yeah, I end every day at 3:20. It just depends like what I end it with. And then I have a general studies class in between poli-sci and GWIS on Thursday, I think. I'm not completely sure. I'm too lazy to go and check, but it's fine. And then I have a Intro to Women's Studies quiz section Friday at 1:30, I think. So I have a good schedule. It's a 15 credit schedule. Yeah, I'm really happy with it, actually, because what I want to major in is political science. And then what I want to minor in is like women's studies or some sort of sexuality studies. And then I do need to fulfill a certain amount of STEM related credits in order to get any type of major, not just like a STEM related major. So I'm getting some of those out of the way. I'm also working towards my major and my minor at the same time, so I'm really happy with that schedule, actually. And then I also have a freshman dedicated class, which is my freshman seminar, like general studies type of thing. So I will, like, once a week be around a class with nothing but freshmen in it, which is gonna be a good thing for me, I think, because it'll be good for me to meet people my same age. And then I also got my dorming assignment after I left from orientation, the day after it ended, actually, and my roommate and I got the exact rooming assignment that we wanted, like our first choice, in a really good building and we're gonna have our own bathroom, like it's an ensuite bathroom, which is good. That is good. I was not looking forward to communal bathrooms. Melissa is choosing to move in the same day that I do, so she and I can go and like explore the city together. There's like an event called Dog Days, a few days, like a week or so leading up to the start of classes, where it's like everyone is on campus but there's no like classes that have started yet. So it's basically a bunch of social events, like the ones that I can specifically think of right now. There's like a bunch of tours of the city just like around, where you get on a bus with a bunch of other people who want to do that tour. And there's like a night that the university like closes out an entire Fred Meyer, and the only people who can use it are University of Washington students. And there are like a bunch of sales. I think Melissa bought a toaster her freshman year, which is great. I'm really looking forward to that one as well. And then I think there's like a concert or something like that. So that's gonna be really fun. I'm really looking forward to doing that. Melissa, as I was saying, is choosing to move in the same day that I do, because she has an apartment rather than a dorm this year, because she was ready to be done with dorm life. So she and I are gonna get to spend some extra time together before classes start, which is gonna be great. I'm so excited for that. Jazzy starts a few days before me, and she's only going to a school that's like half an hour away from where I live, so I can go and help her move in, help her decorate, meet her roommate and stuff like that. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited, but also I'm gonna miss her so much. I have been at my job for approximately like 2 months now. I started in May, the end of May. I think May 29th was my orientation day. Actually, it was 2 months yesterday, so 2-month anniversary at Ross Dress for Less, and it's been good. They've been putting me on register more and more lately. I'm not really sure why, because they measure our time on our till just to see how many customers you can get through in a certain amount of time, how fast you are. I'm always the slowest. It doesn't mean all that much to be at the bottom of the list. I just think it's kind of funny. You try your best, but you don't succeed. I'm really sorry about that. Anyway, but that's just one thing that's kind of been on my mind. I started a bullet journal for the month of August. Yeah, it starts on the 1st of August, and my opening page is just it has all my goals and stuff for August, and all the people I'm gonna be spending time with. Some reminders for when I go back and read this. Double check your work schedule. Always, there's a story behind that. Charge your battery pack, eat some protein, and just chicken have water, because oftentimes I will be wondering what chicken wants from me, and he will be out of water in his dish, so I'll have to refill that. And then I have a page that just says moments worth mentioning, so anything that happens in the month of August that I want to remember, or I think is going to be special to me later in life, I write it down. And then I have the day-to-day weekly schedule, so Monday through Saturday, yeah, and I have my work schedule written in for the first week. And most of these I start on Sunday. It's just August starts on Monday, so that's not a big deal. I'm getting new glasses soon. That's a thing. My prescription got updated, and apparently my eyes are worse than I thought they were. I've been reading Daughter of Smoke and Bone. That's the book that I'm working on right now. Melissa lent it to me, and it is ace so far. It's ace, because the whole reason that Melissa started reading the series in the first place is because she heard it had a canon asexual character in it. But that was not intentional whatsoever. Melissa, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. It's a good book so far. I really like it. I'm only a fourth of the way in, but I like it. And that's about it. So thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if this is super long and I just kind of droned on, and if I bored you to tears. You probably aren't even here right now. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. So, excuse me. Sorry.